What's up, guys? So today we're going to jump back into Outer Worlds 2. I've been having a lot of fun with it, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get into it.
Best keep your lamps lit for wildlife.
Hostile wildlife. Familial classification of Raptidon. Detected ahead.
I swear that wasn't planned.
Emergency.
Each companion has a special ability that can be active once charged. Each companion ability is unique and can taunt enemies, deal a quick burst of damage, or even heal you. C, companion ability 1. V, companion ability 2. C.
Ready to waste it. On your command.
That was a lot of ammo just to take out a couple little fucking rats.
Whoa, Val. Watch where you're pointing that shooter of yours. You've been pitching a little unevenly.
Since the fastball incident of '97, automechs are not permitted to participate in tossball games, leagues, or tournaments.
I mean, your aim's been off. Wouldn't want me or the good commander here catching any strays.
When attempting to capture a stray animal, approach slowly and quietly.
We're closed.
You know what? Forget I said anything. You're doing great.
I'm not stealing. I'm borrowing. I will return it when I remember. We should definitely go this way and not the other way. I think. Could be wrong about that.
Careful of friendly fire if you head down past the farm. Last time we wandered past, they opened fire on us. A real code 472. 472 means they're gonna fill anything that moves full of holes.
Scout report. Yes, sir. Looks like the repair center is still out of order, sir.
Tab to tune the wireless.
Excellent. At ease, Scout.
I don't care about the wireless.
Haven't managed to repair it.
Be advised. Physiological cues indicate acute cantankerousness in nearby armed guards. A stealthy approach is suggested.
Dangerous enemies. Enemies with skulls next to their health bar are dangerous, signifying that you might be too under level to fight them. If you're having trouble overcoming them, try gaining a few levels before coming back. Well, where the fuck am I supposed to get the levels from? The fuck is this?
There must be at least a few usable parts in here. Aha! Ah, it's warped. Just like everything else.
I didn't see what that said. It told me something, but I don't know what it told me. So let's just stay out of it, shall we? Bunch of crazy ass noises going on around me.
Enthusiastically neutralizing
Is there fall damage? Should we find out this way or no? Why can't I save the game? Oh, we're about to find out. There is fall damage. We found out. So what does that do for us? Where does this take us? Just set us back to our last load, or? Oh, that's not too bad, huh? Do we think we could take one of these guys or no? I don't know. I want to say try it, but I don't want to die again. Fuck it, let's try it. We respawn right here anyway.
Let me know when you need a stretch. Look at a few corpses left, Commander.
We do a whole lot of not a fucking thing to them.
Emergency protocols ready.
No target. Tank recharged. You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter.
Status. Susceptible to danger.
Leaders and bosses, particularly tough enemies, are noted via their health bar, signifying that they are especially challenging. These are reserved for the leaders and strongest fighters of a group. These enemies are more resistant to certain powerful attacks, requiring them to take damage first and make them weak.
Take care of them, Commander.
I'm stuck.
Resuming hostilities.
Investigating.
Confronting. Status.
Ready to waste. On your command.
Okay, is that everyone? Stealth grass. Thick grass hides you from hostiles in the area, making them unable to see you from a distance. Use it to sneak safely or get the drop on them. Well. Telescoping staff. Sneak attack. Attack anywhere enemies. Why are you telling me about sneak attacks again? We already learned about them. Really?
Place is in shambles. What happened here?
Internal correspondence. Mind your backside. Weird interchange. Made up persona.
I've counted at least 6 horrendous death screams since you arrived. You must be affected as well.
Infected.
Could it be? You seem an honest-to-goodness rational human being, unhindered by bloodlust, unshackled from their basal ganglia. Well then, by the Loeffler Risk Intercession Act, under Outbreak Provision 5A, I hereby press you into service to aid me in our present crisis. I, Elmet Ormsby, Product Envisioner, Department of Proprietary Methodology and Audacious Advances, am your interim supervisor.
You means your new assistant. Employees here don't seem to survive that long. You changed your tune a bit since sending that distress signal. You don't seem in much of a position to be making demands.
Because I've squirreled myself away inside our test chamber for safekeeping? Well, I assure you my position as lead visionary of this innovative lab persists regardless. But back to the exciting news about this incredible new opportunity. You working for me. as an aide-de-camp of sorts, on a brief yet no doubt exhilarating assignment.
I need to know the specifics before I agree to anything. We should discuss my fee before we get any further. How exactly did you end up trapped in there? We should discuss my fee.
Assuming success, your fee will be based on the length of your involuntary impressment, dangers from exposure to undisclosed hazards, etc. It should be quite fair.
My time is worth, oh, I don't know, whatever you consider fair.
Don't focus so much on monetary compensation. Think of the goodwill you'll earn with Auntie's choice. We have vision and we are going places, this project especially. You see, our lab is a far cry from the others. You're part of something bigger here. The individual not only thrives, but shines even more brightly with the help of their brethren. It all requires a certain devotion. In the end, it's really quite in the best interests of everyone's careers. A rising tide raises all boats, as they say.
And who says that? That sounds previously compelling. What's our next move? I think the word you meant to say was manipulation. Just get to the point already.
Well, it should all be rather straightforward, yes? I suspect we'd use a top-down indirect coronium synthesis method, don't you think?
What? Or dubiously. I have no idea.
Oh dear. It's occurred to me this might benefit to some extent from medical training. Are you perhaps someone well-versed with pharmacological matters?
Sorry, I barely know my tibia from my fibia.
Apologies. I do tend to assume everyone has a doctorate. No matter, if you are capable of following simple instructions, I'm sure I can guide you through it. Tremendous. Well then, before we roll up our sleeves and determine what's needed, any questions?
What do I need to do?
We'll need two things. Fresh samples of the red spores and the findings from the expedition that originally uncovered them. After that, an antidote should be possible in relatively short order, with your skilled assistance, of course.
Where can I find that?
Spore samples may be taken from a red plant indigenous to an area of tall rock formations northwest of here, ingeniously referred to as the Red Spire. The research team's findings are on a terminal in another building on these same grounds. A satellite lab to this one, if you will.
I'll be off then.
Once we have an antidote firmly in hand, we can save my remaining colleagues. So best not murder them all in the meantime.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Typical Auntie's choice. Moving fast and breaking things.
He said what direction? Northwest of here? The lab shouted incoherently and often. Let's go do this and then we'll go do that.
Commencing combat relay. Emergency protocol syringes primed.
Engineering 2. Skills. Let's do engineering 2, shall we? Perks. Palm greaser. Survivalist. Medical 2. Access the restricted inventory of vending machines. Brand enthusiast. Oh, I see. Minus 25 toxicity received from the medical inhaler. Palm greaser or commando. Let's do commando. Get it out of the way. Oh, wait.
Engaging hostile life forms.
Sit or sprint? Typical predicament for an anti-bottom runger like me. Wish I never snuck in here to begin with. Seemed like a good idea at the time.
This looks like the
It
place.
was a great idea. So
Lord,
much
I haven't
stuff
felt
for the
this high
taking
stress
around
since
here.
Horizon Point.
Mother load of loot.
Just hope he's here.
Plenty to get me back in the sprag race. Just didn't account for all these crabbles. Real fly in the old ointment. I could just sit tight, live lean off all these supplies, hope the crabbles skedaddle, or maybe open the door and bolt. Seems like a good idea. Nah, it's a great idea.
Niles.
Howdy, Zeb. You look... well.
Has my mind been set upon by shadows? I thought you dead.
Can't imagine why you think that. I've only been gone 4 years.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters.
Rotation adapters. Niles, you didn't tell me that Zebulon thought you were dead. That's awful. His rotation adapters are fine. Your attitude could use some work, though.
And who precisely are you? Another Earth Directorate cast-off?
If I was, would that make you more or less willing to trust me? Who am I depends on how you treat me, so tread lightly.
I'm the doctor here. I'll decide the manner of your treatment.
Bring that boil down to a simmer, Zeb. This is my commander, one who was with me at Horizon Point.
Ah, yes. The same commander who nobly ordered you to leave your colleague to perish under rubble.
With respect. Fuck with respect. I regret that decision now, but at the moment I decided to concern. I acted out of concern for Niles.
I know it, Commander. We all did the best we could on that mission.
Perhaps my words were too pointed. It is difficult to erase the memory of how Niles came to me, half torn up, on the border between life and death. But that was years ago. So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine.
We're working together to save Arcadia, a cause I assume you'd support. And you wonder why? You're kind of an ass. You're just mad because Niles has better, cooler friends now. I think it was a mistake to come here. You're just mad because Niles has better, cooler friends now.
Hang fire, Commander. Look, I'm not just here to gas you up with empty apologies. I want to set things right between us.
Oh, now you want to help. Where were you when the war happened? Or when I was being carted off to mental refreshment? Where were you when I actually needed you?
Oh, let's let Niles do it.
I know I let you down before, but give me a chance to earn back your trust. There must be something I can lend you a hand with. I know you haven't given up the fight.
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience, Niles. I'm in a situation that demands my full attention.
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Pharaoh and March are dead. Protectorate are holding the rest for interrogation. A ship is inbound to take us off-world, to the consul himself. I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it! It looks like the data went through, but there's something wrong with the connection. The cipher isn't transmitting.
Found her! You there! Step away from that terminal at once!
Audra! Fuck! It's all coming apart.
Maybe you'd like to rethink Niles' offer of help. Oh, somebody's in trouble.
I knew something was wrong. What have you gotten yourself into here, Zeb?
That was one of my operatives. I organized a mission to infiltrate the Vox to acquire valuable intelligence. But obviously, something's gone wrong. Without that cipher, the intelligence is worthless. But I'm more concerned about my people at the moment. If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it. Rescue my friends before that ship departs with them on board. Please.
I mean, if Niles is, what was the info they passed along? If they reach the consul, they'll most likely expose you under torture, won't they? I mean, if Niles is.
I am. Without question.
Okay. If they're sending a ship, that means my people are being held on the Vox's landing pad. Use my call sign so they'll know you for an ally. I'm certain Niles remembers it. And do exercise discretion, as well as caution. The guards at the Vox won't hesitate to fire upon you, should you be discovered.
Not to worry. This is exactly the sort of thing we're trained to handle.
Yes, but the uniform doesn't stop bullets, as I'm sure you recall.
Good thing we know a doctor then.
I haven't found a way to reach the Vox station yet. It might take me a while. I have some questions before I go. I'll be quick.
Then let's hope the ship also takes its time arriving, and that my friend's pain threshold withstands any attempts to soften them up for the consul.
No time to lose then. Let's go. Nope, nope, nope.
Sequencing attack.
How are you still alive over there?
I don't know if there's a weight limit, but I'm trying to find it. Enter passcode already left in go, 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 get her. Hidden ambitions, forbidden fruit taste. Serial thriller, passive uncertainty, hidden ambitions. Eyes of Interest Quarterly Volume 1 of 10. A fiction periodical chronicling the exploits of Earth Directorate Agents Commander Zane and her sidekick Buddy. A label inside the cover reads SAQ Volume 1 out of 10 from the Library of Redactor. Quesnel, Ministry of Accuracy. Locate Redactor Quesnel. Security something. Another perfect day. Yet another perfectly perfect day. Well, damn, don't fly. Shit. High security lockbox.
Engaging combat protocols.
Don't make me bury another agent!
High security lockbox. Again. Download data cartridge.
Ready to assist with agent's health needs. Engaging combat protocols.
Goodwin here. Field report update. We are approaching the Raptidon den. These beasts have exhibited excessive irritability as of late. We endeavor to determine why. Surely the red spores aren't to blame. Wind-borne spores lack the catalytic agent of our food additives. Only way to be certain is to gather a stool sample. Simple enough. A routine task for the Audacious Advances field team. Quiet now as we approach the rap's nest. Certainly this spirited variety will often...
Confronting
Nice. I don't know if we have a weight limit or not, if I'm being honest.
Ah, my most favorite, least homicidal subordinate. How's all our field work progressing?
I have the data cartridge and fresh spore samples.
Absolutely gorgeous. Look at you. And to think I just forcibly coerced the first gormless dunderhead who walked by and found you. Lucky me. Now, first things first. Place the data cartridge in the drawer for me, right here, in the slot below my intercom. Haha. Allow me to give this a cursory eyeball and... perfect. I'm sure we have the correct neutralizing agent here in the lab. I'll nose out the exact compound within our chemical reserves in 2 shakes of a rat's tail. Well, it's a textbook example of the medulla oblongata wagging the cerebellum. Although, frankly, there's a plethora of ways to stimulate the reptile brain into such a flurry. None of the previous methods were anywhere close to being this commercially viable. But where there's a will, there's a way to make a profit. Honestly, this whole process is 1 part scientific testing, 2 parts improvisation, and a dash of pure, undiluted panache. Exactly what we do best. Was only a matter of time.
How's locating the counter agent coming along?
Normally, I'd say perfection can't be hurried, but... there. I have determined the ideal counter agent. Here you are. Place it and the spore samples into that synthesizer. Enable the device and it will beget a working antidote momentarily. Return with it directly as soon as it does, if you please.
Do I have a... I don't have a level up. Okay. Sure.
I cannot wait to put this entire sordid affair behind us. Though in the end, this should turn out to be quite a lucrative day. I saw you working the chemical synthesizer. I presume you were successful in creating an antidote? Nice try. But you don't possess nearly the negotiating power you might suspect. Not when I can simply bide my time and wait for another gormless dunderhead to stumble by. Why, let that thick-headed boob amble off with your reward. Not budging? Oh, all right. I suppose I'd be willing to throw in a little extra as a merit bonus for your superlative performance. Wonderful, wonderful! Knew you seemed a bankably reliable sort. All right. I am activating the air filtration system. There. Should only take a few moments for the antidote to circulate. Everyone still alive should be right as rain shortly. Marvelous. You'll find your remuneration in the chest behind me. My supervisor will hear of your actions. Oh, and before I forget, I, Omid Ormsby, under the power granted me by the Loeffler Risk Intercession Act, hereby free you from impressed service to Auntie's choice. Be seeing you.
Good job, good job. Inhaler primers. Primers are special tools that synthesize healing medicine through your inhaler. In your inventory, you can equip a slot primer, changing the effect and potency of your medical inhaler. Be on the lookout for new primers that better fit your playstyle or upgrade the amount of healing you receive. Various perks and equipment also grant you additional inhaler slots, letting you equip more than 1 primer at a time. This increases the amount of healing you receive at the cost of higher toxicity whenever you use your inhaler. Okay. Apparently I can't have that. Well, I feel like this is not where we need to come. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter, does it? I don't know if we can swim or not, though. You cannot swim. You cannot swim in the water. You will die if you try to swim in the water. We are a space agent that has no ability to swim. I want you to let that sink in for a second. We can fly a spaceship, shoot guns, murder people from the silent shadows. But the water will kill us. Well, I did not expect to jump right into a monster's mouth. Holy shit. Dude, is this not where we need to be either? Where the fuck do we go to get over here? All the way around, apparently.
Drifts like this have been popping up all over the place since Horizon Point. They're harmless. So long as you keep your distance.
Like, listen, I thought it was a teleporter, okay? I didn't know it was just going to end my life. You can't blame me for that one. Wait, it's telling me to seek assistance. I did not want to jump into that. I don't want to jump into that. Let's go back to town for a second. I have a feeling we're going to be underleveled for what we're about to do.
Can't believe some of those Protectorate tall heads just couldn't see the benefit of self-betterment.
Never catch a break. Finally find a way to get ahead. And this happens.
I am an idiot. I wanted to sell all of my shit. Not buy all of their shit. Now I want to go not here.
What's all this talk I'm always hearing about middle and lower management?
We're gonna go do this side mission, turn it in, and then go do the box.
Let me know when you need a distraction. Seems nowhere on Paradise Island's going untouched by this war.
Engaging contact platforms. Entering a confrontational state.
Okay. We do have another weapon slot too, by the way. This door is barred shut.
I'll take fighting raps over living in a surveillance state any day.
You cook slow, Commander.
Ain't as tough as you thought. Hey you! Get over here before you get yourself killed! No, you ain't got what I need. And you can't come stumbling around here looking like prey. These raps ain't had a bite to eat since their pods dropped from the look of it. And a desperate rapt is a dangerous rapt.
Milver Street sent me. I'm here to find a report and send a Trooper Silang back to town.
Yeah? Well, I'm Trooper Silong. Inez, former combat medic, Enhanced Soldier Division. Now just a menial troubleshooter who looks to have gotten her job swept out from under her. They're always counting me out. Every single one of them. And now, they ain't even letting me finish the jobs they send me on. Kinda making it hard to prove myself here. And this rep didn't even have anything that could help my graft. This whole thing's a wash. I'm sick of it.
You seem capable. I'm sure you'll find a way to prove them wrong.
Well, the only people who believe that are in this room right now, including that dead rapt, I reckon. I'm considered a liability. My graph's all wrong. Most everyone else who got one passed or became permanently incapacitated. So they shuttered the program. It was a total failure. Everyone in Fairfield reckons my time will come soon, too. But I'm still mostly upright. For now.
And now you're looking for a chance to prove them wrong. That about right?
I just know I can do more for Auntie and for the war. It's just this damn contract. Unless I can amend it so I might fix my graft, proving myself ain't happening anytime soon. Weren't many of us grafted soldiers to begin with. To think I'm one of the lucky ones.
Surely a contract can't stop you from looking after your health. You make it sound like you'll kneel over at any minute.
Truth is, my time is coming. The graft's making me sick, and it'll kill me if I leave it be. But I ain't giving up. There's gotta be a way to fix it.
You mentioned Enhanced Soldier Division. Couldn't they help you?
No. Enhanced Soldier Division was the fancy public-facing name for the grafting program. And when I say it was shuttered, I mean completely fucking demolished. Bet they'd erase it from the financial records if they could. It was that much of an embarrassment. In the wake of such a failure, it's left us grafted folks with no support. I only been able to treat my own ailments thanks to Doc Tinsley in Fairfield. She worked for the program for a time. She's a good one.
Have you asked her for help?
She's bound by contract to work on whatever task Fairfield's illustrious leader set her to, nothing else. But she also ain't quite got the hang of the employment thing.
I hope things work out for you. Maybe I'll see you around. Surely a contract can't stop you from looking after your health.
You looked at the fine print of an employment contract lately? It says any action taken by a worker that could result in impeded work must be approved by the contract holder. Not only would trying to fix my graft impede my work, but it's also financially unviable, unproven, a risky investment. So I'm stuck with a limb that's slowly poisoning me. Could pursue fixing it myself were I out of my contract, but if I attempted to end it, I'd have to waive all employment rights for the next year. That's a non-starter.
If a contract is stopping you, then go independent. How bad could it be?
Let me put it this way. If I was already on the bottom rung, this knocks me clean off and buries me in sand. But I started from nothing before. I could do it again. Maybe.
You been in this position before?
Ain't easy moving between companies. And I wasn't always with Auntie's choice. But that's a story for another time.
Hope things work out for you. Maybe I'll see you around.
Get the feeling you will. Anyhow, think I'll return to Fairfield to have a little chat with Milver Street. Good luck in there. Mind the raps.
Just me, or did Inez remind you of Helen? Tough like her. Shame she's with Auntie's choice.
Use workbench, crafting mods. Weapon and armor mods. Armor. Helmet. Perfect.
Engaging combat protocol.
This door is barred shut. Just like every other fucking door in here. Every other fucking door around here and every door to come. I'm gonna start cutting the bars off these doors, man. Override deliverable. Print, Euphoria, Arc Pass. Turn to route, sensors tasks, field report, signal repair. Teacher relishes new position. Well, maybe she shouldn't have took the fucking position, huh?
Confronting threat. Enthusiastically neutralizing unfriendly.
That's right, motherfucker. Sit down. Why are you still moving, fool? Face down, ass up. That's the way we like to what? Current standard of sanitation. I'm not a sanitation worker.
stirring the walls.
Be quiet, please.
Protectorate sure wouldn't want this in the wrong hands. So it's probably exactly what Milford Street's after.
I've gained a high security lockbox. Advanced decryption key. Administration reports. New horizons for mental refreshment. Print to cartridge. Return to route. By direction of blah 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 blah. Do not spare the rod, council. Is it bad? I don't understand what's going on with my shit down there. Oh, this is where we were before. Okay. We must be done in here. Purloin propaganda. Oh, should we do this? Should we do that since we're right here, you know? I assume it has to do with this house here. It does not have to do with this house here. It has to do with something right here, but I don't see it. Which means I do not care about it that much.
Auntie's choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment.
Ah, hell. I've stood this post so many times I could do it in my sleep.
Mind you don't let the bosses upstairs.
Don't go into that cheap saloon if you got a lick of gumption. They got no tolerance for it. Why do you think I'm out here?
I don't much appreciate you undermining my work, Minister. When have I ever not made...
Fair Trooper Sealong, no mind. The individuality encouraged by Auntie's choice sometimes inspires employees to speak out of turn. How has your progress been? Have you acquired what we discussed? Excellent! I'm pleased that someone in my employ can be relied upon. Here, have one of my finest suits as a token of thanks. May it aid in your capture of hearts and minds.
Again, you gave away my job and told my replacement to send me home. That don't make me wayward, and it sure as shit don't make me unreliable. If this contract weren't staying my hand, I reckon you'd be answering to it right about now.
Minister, let Inez fix her graft. Then you won't doubt her efficiency ever again.
You mean grant preferential treatment to a subpar contractor? And I suppose the bits for such a procedure shall simply manifest from the ether?
And if I die or leave, how do you reckon failure to retain an enhanced soldier would look to upper management, huh?
Please pay this disgruntled employee no mind. What would she do without Auntie's hand to guide her if she were unemployed? I should think death a preferable alternative.
That's it. I'd rather be a down and outer for the rest of my life than crushed under your counterfeit leather boa boot a second longer. I quit!
Aha, yes. Now punch his hat off.
What? I have done nothing to deserve such barbaric treatment. This is unheard of, and I might add, you'll not be welcome with an Auntie's choice once more. We'll not take a contract shirker back into our fold.
So you say. But Auntie's choice ain't seen a trooper like me before. You'll regret counting me out. Till then, I hope you choke on your mock apple martinis. And you, I got a proposition for you. Come find me when you're done with this clown.
She will most assuredly regret her decision, most assuredly. Now, if you're quite finished urging others to assault my headwear, let's move on. The acquisition of this information is but the first part of my plan to bring our foes into the fold and to ensure my future. The second is my operation in Westport.
Wait, you said you get me into the Vox. Are you stringing me along?
Worry not. The culmination of my plan will bring me the tools to aid you in your endeavor to enter the Vox station. Westport is a shell of the bustling town it was prior to the invasion, though a handful of Protectorate yaysayers still cling to it. My plan requires their conversion.
Skip the preamble. What do you need?
Verily. On to business. I've a kit of supplies to aid you, items to cajole or to dissuade. Sabotage the town or sway the citizenry. The choice is yours. Should pose no trouble for a go-getter like you.
Say no more. I'm in.
Excellent. Here's the kit. Advertisement tapes, ambidextrine assorted stimulants, free samples of Purpleberry Crunch, everything you need to wage war on the undecided mind. With that, I shall mark the locale. Begin with the vigilant Hogarth. Motivate him to depart, and his subjects will trot in file behind him, woolly cow-like. Now, I'm sure you've asked yourself, for a task so involved, shall the reward be worthwhile? Well, wonder no longer. For the completion of this deed, I'm prepared to offer you an exact replica of my one-of-a-kind, limited production, gentle person's Oxonian.
Just worry about getting me into the Vox.
Then consider yourself officially deputized in the war to further innovation and the free market. Be forewarned. I can only guess at the needs of the denizens of Westport. You must engage with them, gauge their situation. Only then can you motivate them adequately.
I was expecting, you know, guns.
Do I look like Officer Carr to you? Guns.
Understood. I'm off. Don't come crying to me if all the refugees are killed by raptidons on the way here. Bye.
All done. Hope that little dust-up back there didn't put you off. My contract had me caged, and I was glad to get a few licks in during the jailbreak. Got a proposition. Since I'm newly free-ranged, and you're free-ranged yourself, thinking we ought to team up. You're going places. I want to go too. If you help me fix my graft, you'll retain the services of a fully functioning enhanced soldier. Me. Don't matter what you set your mind to, together we'll be unstoppable. And in time, maybe I'll have earned myself the clout to be welcomed back into Auntie's choice.
Why in the void would you come back to Auntie's choice? You got a deal.
I had a feeling you knew a good offer when you seen it. Once I'm in top form, you'll be pleasantly surprised to see what I'm capable of. Just Gotta find out how to get there first. Doc Tinsley worked with Grafts for some time before she came to Fairfield. Damn fine scientist. Reckon we should visit her lab at the edge of town to see if she's got ideas for us.
This much of a crowd's not likely to keep a low profile. Someone ought to head back to mind the ship.
Go on ahead, Niles.
I didn't mean me, but all right. I see where your head's at. Keep safe out there.
After you.
Points. What do we want to put points in? Another one in the guns. Another one in the medical. So wait, what are we doing for her? Okay, better with nature.
Hello again. Was there something you... Oh, Inez! You look, well, like you could use an ice bath and a cup of newly formulated trip teas. Has something happened?
Something has, all right. I ended my contract effective immediately. Now I'm free to prove myself to everyone in Auntie's Choice. My way.
Well, that's wonderful news. Or is it? I admit I'm still trying to work through what contracts mean hereabouts. But you do appear to be pleased, so I shall be pleased for you.
It's good news. Inez is now free to fix her graph. She says you can help.
That is not common knowledge in this town. But since Inez appears to trust you, I suppose I can do the same. Before I began my new illustrious career working with our tame, scarily friends here, I was a researcher in the Enhanced Soldier Division. Oh, I was on the verge of breakthrough when they shut us down. Oh, when I think of the lives I could have reached. But in my current role, I do try to help where I can.
Where my own first aid training can't reach, Doc's got me covered. The graft knocked me on my ass for weeks when I first got it. But she nursed me back to health.
Would if I could have done more.
Well, you can do more now. I can see why Inez trusts you. I don't think anyone else in Auntie's Choice gives a damn.
Right. I have a lead, Inez. I've identified 2 viable beasts on this island that you may be compatible with. Though it may not be easy to acquire the suitable specimens.
Let her
The
continue.
first candidate is the skeleton crabble. It has a rare form of albinism and was last spotted on the western coast by Protectorate scientists, who, unfortunately, went missing. I happened upon an old report of theirs along with a code used to operate their machinery. If their fate is what I suspect, the code may be of use to you.
I heard rumors of the creature myself. Our skeleton sounds a good bit larger than the average crabble. Meaner and smarter, too.
And the second candidate?
The second candidate is a Raptidon matriarch, the only one of her kind on the island as I understand it. She was last spotted in the crags near the Vox Relay.
Deep in Protectorate territory. This matriarch sure ain't making it easy for us. She'll be more aggressive and more cunning than her smaller kin.
Any ideas on how to kill this?
When you breach the matriarch's lair, you must rouse her from hibernation. I found pheromones to be quite effective. Inez, I'm certain you know a formula that may suffice.
That I do.
Excellent. It'll be a rather unpleasant wake-up call for the matriarch, so she'll be upon you in moments. I suggest your armaments be at the ready. Then the grafting part is yours.
Kill the creatures, chop off the parts. Seems straightforward enough.
Yes, though I would recommend a careful surgical removal of the specimens, please. Now, when you acquire one or both of these parts, return here straight away, and we can begin surgery. Matriarch, I mean, law guide you both out there.
Why can I not access the damn map from the town? Well, holy shit. I don't know why I went there, because I don't think we can go to the left right there. Can we? Maybe we can.
Engaging hostile life forms.
Maybe we can't go through there. Which sucks, because we're right there.
Perhaps if I subjected it to a large amount of N-rays, then hit it with the hammer.
Oh, man. Watch me run all the way over here, and I'm going to have to go all the way down here and around in order to get through here, ain't I? Just watch. I feel it. I feel it in my bones.
Introducing Auntie's new line of specialty drinks for the discerning consumer. Auntie Fizzles.
Come on.
There's a beast out there just waiting to yield up its vitals to a grafting table. I'd like to begin the hunt soon, if it's all the same to you.
Don't be moving like that. Shit. What in the fuck is going on? We have no way to get over there, do we? We do not. Okay. We'll go get the other one then. Fuck it. We'll get the other one, level up, put some points in engineering, come back, fix the elevator, go up the elevator. That's about all we can do at this point. We could go around that cave over there, though. I guess.
No, he went off to relieve himself, but I reckon that was a handful of hours ago. You don't think he took it literal, like when we told him to jump in a rift, do you? He couldn't be that literal. Okay? I mean, it is scary.
This is Protectorate territory, all right. Ain't looking to instigate anything, Commander. But if these bastards make any threat on my person, no promises.
You there. Keep your hands where I can see them. Halt! What's an Auntie's choice monstrosity doing here? Have you come to spy? So confusion and disruption, I'll not have it.
Good, because I ain't bringing it. Though if you're that desperate to test my patience, by all means, keep it up.
Patience. As if you infiltrators possess as much, feverishly raising our lands wherever you go. You are fortunate that I've been ordered not to open fire unless fired upon.
They never listen to sound advice, do they?
I will not suffer an outsider to trespass and trample further through our lands. Turn back from this bridge now, lest my ever-depleting prudence be spent.
Do those hanged corpses also attempt to trespass and trample? I'm not going to trample, I promise. I just want to have a look
If
around.
you are not a loyal Protectorate subject, you will not cross this bridge. Be grateful I do not judge with such haste as my superior to the north, Brigadier Montelli. He's been fervent of late, looking for any Protectorate subjects who have displayed disloyalty in his estimation.
What does he do once he finds them?
Any associations with wrongdoers results in swift execution. That has, unfortunately, put many folk in his sights, myself included. And so we wait for the proverbial axe to fall.
Sounds like he ought to be set straight. I just happen to be heading to the Vox. I'm curious what counts as wrongdoing.
Careful. The Brigadier is my superior officer. While our methods may differ from time to time, I wouldn't dare question his judgment. His latest decrees have complicated things and spilt more Protectorate blood on this land. And added to my ever-growing list of leviathans to contend with, yes, but such is duty. Such is chain of command. Who am I to contradict it?
You're capable. You could change things if you really wanted to. Really, you don't seem to have a problem hanging around with dead bodies all day? Sounds like you're at the end of your rope, Warden.
Not if I can help it. I may have need of your help, stranger. If you are ready to seize an opportunity to show fealty to the Protectorate. I know of 2 traitors who yet remain on this island. Bring them to me, and I'll dispose of them before the Brigadier questions my loyalty and deems me guilty by association. In return, I shall grant you clearance to cross the bridge. Fair exchange, wouldn't you say?
This is exactly the manner of depravity we mean to free these folk from. I know we gotta cross the bridge, but there must be an alternative. One that don't involve an executioner.
Oh shit, justice, come on. You're only killing these people to save your skin? When you say you'll dispose of them, that comes after the trial? Maybe? Who are these traitors you're after?
No. I am ridding us of 2 dangerous traitors who will inevitably take good subjects down with them. Am I one of those good subjects? Of course. To my point, our forces on the island are dwindling rapidly. Not just from the fighting, but from treachery. Or from seeing treachery where there is none. I am seeking to preserve our forces by punishing the true wrongdoers. After all, it is rather impossible to uphold one's sovereign-given duties if one is deceased. Now, will you accept my offer, or will you finally get out of my sight?
Maybe.
I commend you for your eager interest. I think 2 traitors in particular. First is Ida Rutledge, a worker at Spire Grove. I once had utmost respect for her. We were, oh damn it all, we were friends. When the Grove went silent during the invasion, I assumed she'd fought to the death as any subject would. But reportedly, she's not only failed to die, but is also teaching the enemy soldiers how to use the equipment. Conspiring against us. Such treachery is unconscionable. The second traitor I seek is Charlton Weintraut of Westport. He is, unfortunately, my cousin, and most assuredly a disgrace to our line. He too failed to die defending his home during the invasion alongside the other residents of Westport. They'll be seen to in time. But Charlton, well, I must deal with him personally. Oh, how I anticipate wiping that smug expression off his face. Are these orders clear?
You want to kill your own cousin. It occurs to me, shouldn't you hang yourself for letting Auntie's choice seize Fairfield? I have a better idea. I hand over Inez here and you let me cross the bridge. On second thought, I'm not sure I'm keen on helping you.
Law, Commander. Really?
Your humor leaves much to be desired. But so long as you deliver what I seek, I will resist opening fire in retribution. Now go. Remember, once I have both traitors apprehended, you may cross the bridge. But beware if you step out of line. Other subjects may not be so generous with their deal-making as I. Farewell.
I'm sick and tired of fucking running around doing shit for all these fucking people. Is there another way around? We shall go test the waters over here. Nobody told me this was a fucking minefield. We heard from reload the damn gun. Oh. Oh, yes, a secondary route across. Is this like enemy territory or what? No.
At least coming out to spot folk who ain't here no more is easy work.
Excuse me. Lockpick of 3. Abandoned workbench.
Unusual levels of uranium detected ahead. Caution is advised.
Hazard found throughout Arcadia. Powering the Protectorate's auto mech standing as uranium poisons you, lowering the your maximum toxicity. Too much uranium poisoning can prove fatal. Visit a doctor or auto doctor. Remove any accumulated uranium poisoning. Warning: denser than others, increasing the rate of poisoning applied. Healing uranium exposure. You've been exposed to uranium as toxicity has decreased, reducing your ability to use your medical halo without crashing. Visit a doctor in town to have them removed. We're just gonna put me back at, man. Come on. Aha! Transition to Skycutter? Oh, I don't know about that. Probably not, huh? We'll come back to Skycutter, don't worry. Fucking engineering 3. Everything requires engineering 3, and I need to go through here. Holy shit, man. I'm out of ammo for my gun, which is not good.
Don't come any closer. Oh, you're not Protectorate. I think the Sovereign.
Who the hell said that?
Huh? What's that noise? That was a close one. Thank the Sovereign. Thank you for saving me. I'm waiting here for my partner. We both fled the base separately. If you see him, please send him my way.
I'll keep an eye out should I see him. I'll be sure to send him your way.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, and please, take this with you as a token of my thanks.
Let this log serve as a record of the fact that Sentry's first-class Briggs and Jakes are both still loyal to the Protectorate and the Sovereign, despite their acts of desertion. The mental state of Brigadier Montelli has been rapidly degrading over the past few months, and the Vox relay station is no longer safe
Engaging combat
for even the
protocols.
most loyal subjects. Initially, it assumed he was simply being overly cautious.
Commander, you're bleeding.
Placing base security beyond the standard.
I know I'm fucking bleeding. I can't move. Motherfuckers. All the way back here, dude. For real, for real. Is there a workbench here, maybe? Hopefully.
What? Agitator!
Trouble ahead.
Wow. 7 out of 10.
Contact reestablished.
Engaging combat protocol.
Personal audio log, Sergeant Bornsworth. We've been deployed to deal with a new living weapon fielded by Auntie's forces. The previous squad was unprepared for this threat and was consequently torn asunder. Command's insight could never be so lacking as to allow this to occur. So why? They were lulling Auntie's choice into a false sense of security before launching counteroffensive teams. This will undoubtedly save far more lives than it cost. Another stroke of genius from Command. Praise the matriarch. Sergeant Bornsworth, signing off.
Fuck, man. There's no fast travel up here. That's what I was hoping for. So I could fast travel back, make ammo for my pistol, and come back. But it appears that's not going to be possible.
Halt! Don't come any closer.
Enthusiastic.
What's that noise?
Neutralizing unfriendly.
That was a close one. Thank the Sovereign.
Can you hurry up and give me the dialogue option, man? Fuck it. I don't care.
Let this log serve as a record of the fact that Sentry's first-class Briggs and Jakes are...
Thank you for saving me. I'm waiting here for my partner. We both fled the base separately. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, and please, take this with you as a token of my thanks.
Drug crash. Overuse your medical inhaler can cause the experience of drug crash. While crashing, the inhaler is disabled, preventing you from healing further. Pick up incendiary triple barrel shotgun. Well, hell yeah. We will take that shit today. Look at this thing, man. Do I have a flashlight or light? I do. That is a shitty light, isn't it? So I'm confused right now on how the fuck we're supposed to get over there. I thought we were supposed to come down here. Apparently I was wrong. Why they gotta make this shit so complicated to find?
Engaging hostile lifeline. Emergency protocols ready. Dispensing life-preserving medicine. Engaging emergency protocols.
I'm so confused on which way this shit wants me to go. It's not like there's any roads to tell you how to get there. We're gonna go through there. I hope it wraps around.
Emergency protocols syringes prime. Status susceptible to danger.
Does this place have a... No, it doesn't. Okay, well, here goes nothing, I guess. We could, is F5 autosave? No. We can't save game right now? Why? Oh, because it's shit trying to kill us? All right. Engineering needs to go to 3. What else? We're gonna go guns. Perks. Crabble Rancher. 10% range damage plus 20% critical chance. Marksman rifles, pistols, and shotguns deal increased damage with a magazine. If one of these weapons is half empty, also gain a bonus to critical hit chance. Point blank. Serendipitous Slayer. 10% critical chance. Shiny new toy. You gain bonus damage for a modded duration after swapping weapons. Palm greaser. When switching weapons. Let's just do this.
Raptidons are ever malleable. Eden doesn't want them around, and they don't.
Hold Q to heal full.
They don't belong here. But they sure carved out a place for themselves. I can respect that.
Pick up exhalation lung sanitizer. Can't break the eggs. Alright, well, what the hell are we supposed to be doing in here, huh?
Keep howling. We're coming for you.
Standing by with life support. Fortifying teammate vitals.
Hey, get me go-getting again. Back in business. See these half-eaten remains? They're a sign. Matriarchs lose their appetite when they're on the verge of going into a state of torpor. She'll have retreated into hiding to conserve her energy. But I got one way to get her attention. You know how Doc mentioned pheromones? Well, just so happened that I procured some Raptidon glandular extract in my travels. Should do the trick. A matriarch with 3 full stomachs ain't coming out of hibernation unless she senses a threat to her authority. She hates rivals. All right, let's do this.
Engaging hostile.
Bitch, I know I'm bleeding.
Your download requires service.
Dude, come the fuck on, man. What are you doing?
Back in business. That's the limb. Bring it here, would ya? Law, look at this part. That's twice the muscle mass of a Raptidon hunter. Undamaged nerve endings? Even the coloration's to my liking. Can't ever discount the aesthetics. You're no slouch, you know that? If we had more soldiers with your talent, we would have taken Eden months ago.
So what's next?
We could head back to Doc Tinsley's lab now, though there's still the matter of that skeleton crabble. We might search out its lair on the coast, if you're up for it. Elsewise, we're done here.
I am an idiot. Is he gonna let me fast travel out of here though? That's the question. Shit. I want to fast travel to town so I can use the workbench. Actually, I don't know where the workbench is in town. I guess we're just gonna go buy ammo.
Sometimes I get the feeling we're not welcome here. Like the Protectorate folks resent us liberating them.
They know this.
People think I got ejected from the saloon because I'm 3 sheets to the wind. Well, maybe I am drunk. Drunk on bold ideas.
Well, this is a weapons thing, huh? Have you restocked? You have. Short rounds? Is that what I need? No, I need compact. Good enough for me. shit.
You're looking pretty scathed, Commander.
Boy, take this terminal and trash it. That's it. I need a smoke.
Take the pressure off with anti-fizzos. Bottled under more than 3 atmospheres of pressure.
I must ask you to hold still. Take this admonishment with all the professional affection a physician can legally administer. In future, you might consider moving away from bullets instead of into them.
But without my leg, how am I going to climb the ranks?
Literally, probably not very dexterously. Metaphorically, well, that depends on your own initiative, doesn't it? Oh, I'm sorry. You must be my replacement, since you're so clearly qualified to do my job.
Sure, and if anything goes wrong, I'll tell your boss you hired me.
Folks like you make a body glad to be abusing anthracillin.
Say, how sore are my pockets going to be after all this, Doc?
I already did all this, man. I just want to be
Suppose
healed.
There's a discount for only taking a portion of the leg?
I'm not running a charity. If you desire full treatment, you'll pay a kind...
This is a...
I don't encourage delays, but very well. It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up. Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done. I can barely get the damn thing to produce antiseptic, so I sincerely doubt it. But if you've the training to work such a machine, you're well. Now, was there anything else? Pharmaceuticals, band...
Holy shit. Oh, I don't have any money though. I don't need any of this shit anyway. I need to fucking heal.
I must say, I'm rather amazed. How did you manage to formulate coagulant with only a handful of ingredients?
Once I isolated the primary aggregate, I simply accelerated its replication.
Oh. Well, yes, obviously that was going to be the next thing I tried. In any case, I hate being in debt to anyone, so here, something for your trouble. It's your lucky day, Trooper. Not only has our good Samaritan here suggested an alternate form of treatment that will allow you to keep your leg, but they've also made a coagulant that will greatly reduce any complications as I excavate the tibia shrapnel from your remaining muscle.
That still sounds kind of painful.
I'm going to administer a localized anesthetic. You'll hardly feel a thing. Now, if you don't like needles, I'd advise you to look away.
Is there a doc thing in here, man? Because that's what I need. I need to heal. Go to a doctor in town. Tell them to heal you.
You've returned. Now, let me fetch some clean gloves. I'm here for any doctorial services you may require.
I could use some healing.
Yes, I can apply some Auntie's branded deep wound adhesive, but it's hardly cheap.
Healing. Patch me up, doc.
This may sting a little. Or a lot.
Thank you, doc. Okay, perfect. Hi ho, over the hill we go.
Don't fret. With these boots, I can fly.
Jackson! Jackson! Twitch your...
Wasn't the fall that killed him, it was a sudden stop at the end. I agree.
Allah, I can't believe he jumped that way.
Sir, I know this isn't the time, but are they gonna put us to the gallows for this?
What? No. That ain't how we operate in Auntie's choice, Liza. We might be looking at a pretty fierce demotion for losing half our workforce and getting stuck up here, though.
Demotion to fertilizer?
No. Now cease your jawing. This ain't the time.
Hey, you! You down there! Would you mind checking on our fellow? Might he have survived the fall? Damn. Well, that draws an end to both our hopes for those boots and our association with poor Jackson. He thought those boots would make him fly, but they really just allow the user to jump repeatedly. Unless their downward velocity is too great. If so, well, you see what happens.
Gotta be a safer way to test him. What the hell are you doing up there anyway?
Dying, actually. Dying in a fairly slow, agonizing manner. We've been stuck atop this machine since Ida, one of our new Protectorate acquisitions, had her gray matter scrambled by the height, jumped down, and landed right in its gears.
Ida? Do you by any chance mean Ida Rutledge?
That's right. She joined us shortly after Auntie liberated her with the freedom of meritocracy, and she seemed happy enough. I can't fathom no sensible motive why she'd jump.
Were you not listening? She said she'd always be a loyal subject. It was part of the endless inculcation we endured in the Protectorate. It can prove insurmountable for some.
The notion that she'd sacrifice herself, even after seeing the vast possibilities in staying alive and climbing the corporate ladder, it's just impossible to cognize.
How are you be much more concerned with how you're climbing down?
There ain't no way off this platform besides jumping, and you've seen how that ends. But you being down there makes you uniquely qualified to help us. The reason Jackson tried using those plasma thruster boots was to gather a piece of machinery we'd spotted on a little table halfway up the spire.
It's a drive overloader. If we install it, we can push the platform's arm hard enough to... well, to grind old Ida out of the gears.
Though the power of that overloader will deluge the system and, well, overload the drive and burn it out all permanent-like. But desperate times and all that.
So if you were to use them boots to bound up the spire and deliver the overloader to us, we'd avoid the tragic fate of our two former cohorts.
So take the boots, bounce up the spire, grab the gadget, bring it to you.
Exactly.
All right, I'm on it.
Thank the Sovereign. Thank you, stranger. We are eagerly anticipating a long life, utterly absent of starvation.
The Pale. Plasmic Augmented Leap Enhancers, a fantastic invention that allows you to reach new heights. They're automatically equipped and allow you to jump a second time while already in the air. After jumping or falling, jump again to activate the thrusters. Warning, Pale is ineffective while falling at critical velocities. Please do excuse me. I have a blade. Where am I supposed to be jumping up to? Halfway up the spire. Okay, journal. Yeah, right. How the fuck you expect me to do that? Huh? Ah, I see.
Lithium rotabulum.
Plastic vines are clearly being cultivated for their utility and the lack of knowledge to make use of them.
They're found in bandages and burn tinctures. If you don't have that drive overloader, ascending may be a waste.
Why am I fucking crouched?
That's it? It was that easy?
That was some impressive climbing. Poor Jackson could have learned a thing or two from you. Starting with the right direction to jump, I suppose.
Now let's see about bailing out.
Wonderful. Get us down, and I'll happily compensate you in accordance with standard Auntie's Choice urgently improvised extortive standards. Oh, thank the law. I never thought of myself as a vertiginous sort, but being trapped 100 meters in the air will make you reconsider.
I mirror that sentiment, to be certain. In fact, Auntie will have to pay me triple if heights are to be involved. And isn't it grand to be in a system that allows me that freedom?
Happy to help.
Here's your reward for evacuating us with all our parts intact. I perhaps ain't as awash in currency as I'd prefer, so you can have my helmet as well. It was useful for identifying crops we'd missed in our harvest, but to be honest, I'd like a little distance from plants for a spell.
Cool. No meat. Motherfucker. 9 out of 10. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right.
Neutralizing unfriendlies.
See those burrows? The skeleton's nearby. And if it's as nearby as I think, it don't bode well for those scientists.
Why not?
Well, you hate to be proven right. These folk have been dead a while. And that must be the machinery Doc mentioned. Over here, Commander.
Confirm skeleton crab sighting.
Seems this terminal reroutes power to speakers around the cave. They were using sound to lure the crabbles out. Let's see here. Generator's back on. Power up that phonotron, would you? Should cause enough ruckus to make the skeleton come out and play. Ain't making it easy for you. Commander, you're bleeding.
Bitch, I know I'm bleeding. Thank you.
Damn yourself! How'd you still stand it? Back in business.
Ready to assist.
Nice work.
Ludite. New technology confuses and frustrates you. Your max gadget energy is reduced. Recharge is slower, but as long as your energy is full, you gain bonus damage resistance. No.
Work. Mind bringing it over here so I can take... Muscular reticulation still intact. Cartilaginous integrity mostly sound. A good clean cut. And the pincer's still sharp. Yeah, this'll do just fine. Shame about all the scientists, though. Was hoping this wouldn't be too steep a price.
They're using the phonotron. No wonder they got slaughtered.
Yeah, this phonotron had been programmed to imitate a crabble's calls during mating season. Quite effectively grabs their attention, but it also, has them raring for a fight. If you're sending out a formal invitation for trouble, you best be prepared to receive it. Anyway, don't ask me how I know about crabble mating behaviors.
Something of a voyeur myself, your secret's safe with me.
That ain't at all what I was getting at. But now I know not to inquire if you ever go off somewhere on your lonesome. Reckon we should head back to Doc Tinsley's. I got accessories aplenty, with the skeleton and matriarch specimens both in hand. In honesty, I don't know which one I should ask Doc to patch me up with. Can't go wrong with either, but one could be the better choice. If you've got an opinion, I'm keen to hear it.
What can each graft do?
The material we harvested from the skeleton crabble could allow me to fire off scalding shell shards. They'd pierce through armor easily, I imagine. And the part from the Raptidon matriarch should let me camouflage myself at will, like other Raps can. I'd be able to close the distance and heal you up without the enemy noticing.
I go with the crabble graft.
Exactly what I was thinking. I'm good to head to Doc's lab with the news and this part when you are.
Well, let's go.
I've been bartering with defectors. Traded one force rocket for a whole tin of prestige force club. Straight up.
A lot of fresh blood in the town full around here with these Protectorate defectors. Not sure how I feel about that.
Back again? I hope the hunting has gone well.
It has. It has.
Certainly, if you've procured the right materials. I've been fine-tuning the procedure in the meantime. I do believe it'll be as smooth as crabble butter.
I'm gonna assume crabble butter's especially smooth, because I'm ready to feel like myself again. I've decided on the skeleton crabble graft. It's time for the program to branch out, and I expect this claw will serve me mighty well. If you don't mind, I'll go ahead and take this spare part off your hands for my own research.
Oh, the skeleton crabble will be a splendid match for you, Inez. Go on now. Get sorted while I get this machine up and running. Mind the Raptidon drool on the table. No need to be nervous. I promise.
Let's give her something to relax.
Oh, now that is genius. I have just what we need. Let's see. A bit of medicinal extract in here. Mix that up with the inhaler. And here we are. Breathe deeply, dear. This should put your mind at ease.
Is this spearmint flavored? Why, Doc Tinsley, you think of everything.
Enough distractions, please. I need the utmost focus for my work.
Ew.
This is beautiful work. My best yet. How does the limb feel, Inez? Any numbness? Pain?
Yeah, both. Body's not accustomed to the presence of another limb. Feels like I've got an extra passenger in my nervous system. But it certainly beats feeling like I'm bleeding on the inside. Or fighting the urge to feast on raw human flesh. Like last time.
Well, I'll certainly be having words with that surgeon, leaving you in a state like that. Now, you come back straight away if anything bothers you.
Will do, Doc. I thank you. And you, Commander, without your help, I don't know what I might have done.
Is that a
Whatever
penis?
you need going forward, I'm there. You got my word.
Does she have a one-eyed monster? That's a dick.
I feel strange. In a good way. Auntie's documentation doesn't describe the side effects of grafting with a Crabble, but so far, not hearing complaints from me. I'd say this officially puts me back in full fighting form. If you ever thought I might slow you down, you can give those fears a kiss goodnight. Good. I can't rightly take a look without contorting myself in front of a mirror, so it's a comfort to have someone with a keen eye taking notice. I got a good feeling about this partnership of ours. Just want to reiterate that I'll make good on my end of the deal. I plan on proving my worth to you and to Auntie, no matter what it takes.
Cool. You don't have anything to prove, not to me or anything else. Thanks. Happy to have you aboard.
I expect we're going to have quite the adventure together. I appreciate you hearing me out. We should move on.
Yes, we should. Skill points available. Lockpick is 1. Let's take that one away. Observation. Let's do observation. Okay. Easily distracted. The Earth Directorate found a flaw in you. Easily distracted. Your skills are erratic to say the least. But a jack of all trades is oftentimes better than a master of one. You can raise more skills faster, though it'll be harder to ever maximize any particular one. Effects. When leveling, you can only add skill points to your lowest non-zero skill or any skill you have no points in already. Plus 1 skill point gained per level. Ooh. So I can't take the higher unless they're all at the same level. Oh man, that's tough. Damn, that's tough. We're gonna reject it because I don't want to do that. We must reject. Because we'd have to take hack all the way up to 5, observation all the way up to 5, speech all the way up to 5, these two all the way up to 5 before we can make another one in this one. Which is not what I want to do. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this episode. I appreciate you guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for being here. And next time we're going to be in the Vox. We're going to be heading for the Vox. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.